All right, guys, we have game number 1, match number 1, 3v3 jail tournament. I have been so excited. I was not able to sleep last night. I literally got 0 hours of sleep. We have Swiss Sugar versus Sir Musket and the gang. This is Brits, Ottomans, and India versus Russia, Brits, and France. On Malaysia, this map is really interesting. There's safe, quote-unquote safe, seas behind both teams. They also start very close together. So boom is very much a reality. Rushes are very much a reality. Yeah, P4 is Musket Kasuko. It is recorded. It is EP. Nobody should. There won't be any cheating. This is the very first game, Cookie. Ports would be excellent here. Yes, they would be. They could also be saving it for a future map. Alright, this is the map generation. Unless there's something really unfair, like a player not getting their starting mine and like a starting hunt or something, I'm not going to rehost on this map specifically. Let's take a look. Yeah, everyone gets their starting hunts, or starting hunt and mines. They do. Alright, looks like a good map generation. We're going to shipment sent. We'll stay like that. We can look at the fog of war, see what players are doing. A little bit of players. There are cows, water buffalo on this map, so it is really good to get out early and scout for them. We have Ottomans picking up a trade post for Swiss Sugar, and on the other hand, Sir Musket and the gang has not picked up their TP yet. Just lots of scouting and picking up the cows in the middle. There's an 80 wood treasure that might be picked up pretty soon. Yeah, looking good. Scout is harassing the Ottoman explorer. He's delaying that going down. I think he'll get it up though before the trade route, the trade cart gets there. So we have Indians, Ottomans, and Brits. Those are pretty strong civs. And on the other hand, we have Russia, Brits, and France. Perhaps a little bit more boomy civs, but India and Ottoman definitely have potential on water. So on a map like this, the boom potential is about the same. Yeah, trade cart will get there just fine. Looks like this explorer is being double teamed, but the scout's really low HP. Yeah, he might take it down. I'm not. I wouldn't want to lose that if I was Harrison. Oh well. Looking over here, we have some treasures picked up. We can look at the treasures picked up so far. Lots of wood. 40 wood for Cornet, Myfoot 80 wood, and Myfoot another 80 wood. So Myfoot is British. That's excellent for British. He's got his 3rd manor going down already. That's amazing. Looking everywhere else, we can look at the decks real quick. Brits has a water deck. India land, Ottoman land, France land, Russia land, and Brits land. So no water deck from Sir Musket and the gang side. And another hero going down. It's a shame for them. Alright, looking up at age up times. No one is aging yet. Maclac does have the food to age right now. And Myfoot will have the food in just a moment. Ottoman aging first, not really a surprise there. He goes with a house, mosque, and TP. No markets. up yet from the Swiss Sugar team. And on the other team, market up for France. That's pretty standard though for France, getting a market up. That's definitely okay. It doesn't really hurt your age up time all that much. Yeah, looking good. Alright, so still no TP picked up from Sir Musket and the gang's team yet. That 80 wood was barely picked up by Bramboy. His hero might go down though. He has a few cows here. Let's see if his teammates are holding on to any cows. Nope. Couple cows or water buffalo in Harrison's base. Most of them has gone to India on the map so far. No TP tournament. Yeah, this map, not many trade posts, trade routes. They picked Ottomans here. Ottomans is a lot stronger on EP. The economy of Ottomans is a lot better. Mosque upgrades, mosque improvements all take half the cost. We have a forward blockhouse from Russia. Could be doing some shenanigans there. Also a forward barracks from Brits. And it's looking like we're going to have a forward stable probably from France. On the other hand, we just have the Agra going up defensively. It's not up yet. Definitely aging a little bit late, but it'll be up very shortly. Yeah, Schooners already has 2 docks out, 3 fishing boats. Looking good for him. Can look at seeing what's scouted. They haven't scouted the edges of the map very much yet. Yeah, looking at shipments sent. 3 vills, 700 wood for Brits. Maclac, thanks for the follow, Dark Lord. I appreciate it. 3 vills, 700 wood for Maclac, and 3 vills, schooners for Cornet. 3 vills, 4 vills for France. All very standard stuff there, no surprise. We'll see if Cornet's team can get enough of a boom out with those fishing boats. And the Cav and the Strelets coming in. The Agra is doing a lot of work. The Abus are out. If they get picked off, that could be bad. Yeah, Cav on both sides. Those Abus should go down before too long. And they're focusing the Strelets. Not the best choice. You want to focus the Muskets. He's doing decently, not losing them too much. Thanks for the follow, Shivaj. I appreciate it. We do have a stable going up from Brits here. Okay. There's not a whole lot of troops in the base. The Cav, though, those vills the vills are being pulled. That's good. I don't know if they're going to make it safety, though. We have some Cav out from Maclac. It's probably not enough, though, to keep them very safe. Might lose a couple. Looking rough for sure. We look at the economy. Pretty even still. Very even. Military unit population largely in favor of Sir Musket and the gang's team, though. Agra is still up. It's been dishing out a lot of damage over this whole time. He has lots of fishing boats out. We can look at economic units and see he's got 19 fishing boats out, so that's really good. On the other hand, my foot has 42. They're both Brits, so he is doing both Brits are booming fairly heavily here. That's a decent Ottoman army, but it is it's going up against 3 armies at the moment. You don't really want to engage that. You do have the Minutemen, so hey, that's something, but The Cossacks were focusing the Janissaries. Not ideal. But enough of an army there to deal with it. It looks like the Hussar are from Corne are able to clean up the base of Bramboy a bit. That's good. Some villagers going down here, it looks like. Not ideal. Looking good. So we look at the shipments sent. Lots of military shipments. Both British players are doing very more boomy builds. France is also definitely more boomy cards. India is definitely doing more boomy cards also. Wood Trickle, 300 export. For, I'm assuming the, let's see, what, Brits. Okay, so he's going to get Musketeers out with that. Some more Abus popping. Abus could turn this around. As long as Cav don't jump on them anymore, if they get enough of a mass, they would be able to turn this around here. It has to be microed well, though. You don't want to shoot the Cav with your Abus. Corne doing really well, pumping out a lot of Cav here. More Sepoy Musketeers coming forward. Those Musketeers go into melee, and then Corne pulls back, and he goes back into fighting when they are no longer melee. Good stuff from him. Looking good. That is going to be cleaned up. That aggro fort did a lot of work over that whole time. It's cleaned up, but are they going to be able to re-push back into it? We'll see. If yeah, pop some more Abus come out. Even just a few Abus. I believe they 3-shot the Musketeers, so a lot of damage out there. It's a lot of Cav out from Corne, but that's a lot of Musketeers too, so he doesn't want to engage that too much. Looking on the map, I haven't seen any raids going on. At least on to Sir Musket and the gang side. Swiss Sugar has lost some bills. The economy is still very, very similar. The sea economy should end up pulling its weight, though, before too long. If they hadn't lost vills, here we can look at units lost, and we can look at how many vills have been lost. 6 for Maclac, 6 for Bramboy, none for Sir Musket and the gang side. Shrink my cam a bit so we can see units selected by... Yes, I can do that. Yep, gotcha. Is that better? Let me know how that looks, Shivaji. Great, awesome. I can shrink it a little bit too. There we go. Don't, yeah, thanks for pointing that out. I appreciate that. Looking good, guys. So the economy is actually in favor of Swiss Sugar's team. The military is barely in favor of Sir Musket and the gang's team. Very close. But more schooners coming out. We can look at units in queue, and we can see that he's still producing more schooners. So looking good there. Looking really good. As long as Ottomans and India don't fall too far behind, they should be looking pretty solid. A little bit of a raid coming in here with the muskets. They should be cleaned up before too long. Alright, is that the way you want it? Gotcha. Yep, okay, gotcha. I understand now. I'm gonna update it just a bit. There we go. I'm slightly OCD, and I want this to be good for the rest of the tournament, so there we go. Yeah, we can look at the buffs on, or the unit upgrades that have been taking place. India's gotten pretty much every single one. So has Ottoman's missing Age 2 wood upgrade, but that's fine to be missing. Brits just has the wood upgrades and great coats. On the other hand, wood upgrade and hunting dogs from my foot. Steel traps, placer mines from Russia, and good upgrades. So pretty much standard upgrades. We got a villager going down here on the right. Looks like Team Sir Musket and the gang is pushing in here. That's a lot of muskets. That's a lot of muskets. That's a lot of anti-cav. I guess they're expecting Corne to be the only one with a large amount of units right now. If enough Abus come out, though, that should clean up most of that. There's some Cossacks. That's good. You can look at military units so you guys can see how much of what is on the field. Yeah, nobody went water on Team Sir Musket and the gang. Looking at the fight, that's a lot of cav. They need more Abus out. They need more Abus out badly. They also need to be protected. It's 170 economy to 138. That is a big difference. Looks like the TC will be going down. It's at 2200 HP, about a quarter HP left. Looking at the ages, we have Harrison in age 3 and Corne in age 3 also. It's a good amount of Abus. Are they going to engage right now? They are backing up. And the Cav come around to the right-hand side. If the Sepoy can stick on top of the Abus here, and it's microed well, they have a good chance here. And the Cav engage onto the goons. Not ideal there. I will tell you this. Playing in a high-intensity game like this, tournament game, you tend to make more mistakes. It's a high-pressure situation. Abus doing well. But he just needs more of them. Military unit population twice as much for Sir Musket and the gang's team right now. It is a tournament, Consomme Panch. It is the 3v3 JAILED tournament. This is the first match. We are going to have a few more matches today and tomorrow. And then the May 2nd and 3rd is the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. This is a play-in match. There's 10 teams in play-in. The top 8 teams are going to make it into quarterfinals. Who is blue? Corne98 is blue. I don't know what to say more than that. That's his name. That's his main account too. Those cannon are just so well protected. The Sepoy come in. They take down one of the Falconets. They're kind of distracted, taking down houses. The Urumi come in. The Urumi, that's big. Oh, this is where they could actually make something happen. The economy is still better for Swiss Sugar, but only barely. Military is in their favor now too. This is looking a lot better. It's a lot of goons. They need more Abus out. Some idle villagers on the right. Got some raids and the like on the left. Urumi pop was really big, and taking down the Falconets without them doing a whole lot of damage when they were being taken down was pretty important. Sepoy moving in on the goons. You don't want to over push here. Their army is not that big yet. Looking around the map, both teams expanding to both sides. The team Urumi has come in, and both players are using them, or all the Swiss Sugars team is using them. Bramboys goes down though, without doing a whole lot there. Good raid coming out on the left-hand side here. The goons coming up though. Looking at the ages, we have everyone but Maclac in age 3. We do have the Mansabdar Sepoy out for India. Lots of gathering, even some raids on the right-hand side. On the left-hand side here, they're securing it pretty well. So it's kind of the right-hand side going a little bit more to Myfoot's team, to Sir Musket and the gang's team, and the left-hand side going a little bit more to Swiss Sugar's team. Perhaps now would be a good switch into goons for Cornet. His economy is extremely strong. Getting some goons out would be really nice. He has fished pretty much his whole side. Russians has gotten some fishing boats out, though. Without having the upgrades for them, it's not actually super good, though. The base rates is very comparable to mills and plantations. But it does allow you to get more economy out a little bit faster than just using TCs. So the artillery foundries under pressure. Maclac just needs more units. Thanks for the follow, Dunk Squad. Appreciate it. Haha, hey Voodoo. Dude, I'm crazy. I was not able to sleep. I lay in bed for 5 hours straight. Big Opry raids. Yeah, some Opry raids on the right-hand side. Not getting a whole lot. Oh, there we go. There we go. Big Opry raids on the right. There we go. Yeah, that's really big. That's going to hurt Maclac a whole lot. It's kind of a 2v3 almost at this point. Abus are really strong, but you need more of them than just a few. We look at the military units, and it is it's just 12 for him. We'll go back to shipments sent you guys so you guys can see that. Yeah, the 6 Operachniks were sent. All players, Cornet has gone age 4, so that's really important. We can look at text being researched. See, so he's getting guard, the guard Hussar out, I would assume. Thanks for the follow, Rayam. I appreciate you. That's a lot of cav on the right-hand side. Perhaps, no, he's going for guard goons. Okay, so that's a good choice. Operachniks are cleaned up, but the damage was already done. All of the armies over there. Should have maybe split it up. I'm guilty of that myself sometimes, though. Not splitting up my army enough. We can look at the economic units. That'd be a very interesting thing to see here. Only 16 villagers from Maclac. That hurts. He needs additional TCs up. Without additional TCs, you can't do a whole lot. Bramboy on 29, 68 and 32 fishing boats for Cornet. 32 and 20 for Sir Musket. 69 for Myfoot and 43 for Harrison. Thanks for the follow, Toysel. Appreciate it. And looks like, okay, so the cab just coming over here. The Brits goons do outshine the French goons for sure. The cavalry the range cavalry attack and range increased is really good. So that provides +2 attack. I mean +2 range and 20% more attack. Whoa! Thank you. Appreciate it. I believe that was a sub. No, a tip of $3. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. That means a lot. All right, so got the fight coming in here. This is pretty close. That's a lot of goons. Thanks, guys. I appreciate all the love. Thanks for the subscription, Zuper. You're awesome. Yeah, so this is a really big fight. Cannons out for Russia. I don't think that's enough of a mass from Swiss Sugar. Just really needs the additional TCs. Thanks for the follow, Fibonacci. Appreciate it. Britsgoons are really, really good. They might be able to carry this, but definitely needs Matlak doing a bit more. Good Spahi raid coming in. It's a lot of... can they... I don't think... Let's look at the... yeah, so... They probably can see each other. At least know each other are there. Need more Abus and the Abus to be microed well. Raid coming in on the left-hand side. Cornet coming back to deal with that, sending his whole army back for that. On the right-hand side, looking good, but he needs Spahi raids coming in. That's doing a lot. Goons are coming back to deal with that. He's sending half of his goons back. Looking at the big fight in the middle. Just Sepoy going up against Strelets, longbows, and cannons. Not ideal. Some Gurkha on the back there. We'll see what Cornet does with this. The economy is now in favor of Sir Musket and the gang. Military unit production too. This game is over. It probably is. Yeah, looking good. If you guys have any questions, if you need me to adjust anything on the stream, let me know. Harrison is proving his worth as a sub. He's doing really well. The Spahi just harassing a lot. That's really good. If you don't want to fight just a few goons and then have the goons come back. Yeah, he's forcing so many goons to come back and deal with that. So that is really good. You can look at the stats of the British goons. It's 330 HP, 38 attack. On the other hand, the French goons are 270 HP, 31 attack. Much better for the Brits goons. Can you make his snacks? Thanks for the tip, Matlak. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it a lot. Wait. Machiavelli dead on. Okay, never mind. Not Matlak. I was like, Matlak's in game. How can you possibly be doing that? I appreciate the tip, man. Appreciate it a lot. We can't see attack of units. You're too confused. Here, I'll make it real small. See if this works. Yeah, there you go. Harrison's playing really well. Yep. Blue should give resources green. I'm pretty sure he is giving some. I'd be very surprised if he was giving none. Good Spahi raids. That Spahi, they've done a whole lot. They've done a whole lot. Goons with some cav coming in. That is really good. Cornet is doing a lot here. Gurkha coming out. That's a good choice. The goons from France, though, coming in. That should overwhelm him. He's deciding to fight it. Needs more Gurkha. And that's what's really needed. The economy is very close. Military is definitely in favor of Sir Musket and the gang. But those British goons, very strong. Some Operschnicks on the right-hand side. And some outposts, just making sure that Matlak is not doing that. I appreciate the donations, guys. You guys are awesome. Appreciate it a lot. Yeah, we got the Explorer, or no, that was a Musket, just harassing a little bit. Factories, just one. Yeah, both factories out from Cornet. Can look at shipments sent. Yeah, yellow has 5 shipments stacked. Yep. We can look at his deck. He probably, I don't know what. Maybe he's wants to age up, but he's not able to. How's it going, Cookie Frosty? Thanks for the follow, Zupier. Appreciate it. Some ABA's finally coming out. Let's see. 2 TCs up for Maclac now. The Opportunists are coming in though. Some raids on the left-hand side. Looking at the economic units, it is it's looking good for no one is max unless you consider Corne max, which is probably max. You're not going to want to be building more than that. And Sir Musket has quite a few fishing boats also. This is a really good push coming in from Swiss Sugar's team though. Really good. There's some harassment, lots of villagers going down. That's a lot of Opportunists raiding. That hurts. We can look at the economic units. And 17 from Maclac. At this stage of the game, that hurts a lot. He has Ottomans. He does have 3 TCs. If we can look and see the upgrades. I don't know which one that is. Thanks for the follow, Zupir. Blizzard 9, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. The Opportunists are going to go down. Yeah, on EP, the walls have a lot less HP. So half the HP until they're upgraded. Once they're upgraded, they have the same. They are doing really well with the push in the middle. We'll see what happens with that, though. If Maclac can get back on his feet, get those Ottoman TCs pumping out villagers really fast, maybe they'll be looking really good. The economy is really close, a little bit in favor of Sir Musket and the gang, but military in favor of Swiss Sugar. Corne is age 4. Everyone is still age 3, so. Blue carrying green, yeah, for sure. He was on water. Green's been rated really hard. Thanks for the follow, Yolaf. Appreciate it. Looking good here. This is looking really good. This fight is amazing. The Sir Musket and the gang's team is just spamming units just to die. I mean, 30 Strelets popping at the same time. That is good, but there's a large mass there. Looking good. Yeah, the muskets and the longbows on the left-hand side being cleaned up. They're going to call it. Whoa. It's still really close. The economy is basically the same, but they're calling it. So that is GG. Well played. That was a hard-fought game. Swiss Sugar pulling it out, though. That was well done. We're going to look at the military units killed. Really good there. Look at the combat XP. How the heck did I get 295 combat XP? Yep, Frosty. It's just Tech Steamroll. Can I show Russian's deck? I can show Russian's deck. There we go. Yeah, delete units, probably, yeah. That is Russian's deck. We're going to look at combat XP looking good. Look at the military unit population team stats. Really, really close until the very end. Resources gathered. A little bit in favor of Sir Musket and the gang's team. And then a little bit in favor of Swiss Sugar's team. Well played, guys. We can look at the military count, and we can also look at the resources tributed. Corne tributed 15K, 14.5K. Yeah. Alright, looks good. We're going to get to the next game really shortly. Iron Brigadier is Sir Musket, Daniel. I am going to go to a quick intermission, possibly, if needed. Todd said he hacks. He has hacked in the past, for sure. But we are playing on EP. We are doing recorded games. No hacking in this tournament. All right. Dad sucks. It's a sad day for Russia, right? That was a great game one. If every game was like that in this tournament, I would be so happy. Yeah, that was excellent. That was as close as you can get, pretty much. Excellent comeback, if you will, from Swiss Sugar's team. My foot team picks map. They were the loser. Take it off. Oh yeah, Kilo Crate. It's getting a little bit too hot. More donations is less clothing. I'm not gonna take more. Yep, I've already told them, Hot Girl. I've gone over the format. Yep. More donations is more clothing. What do you want? If you give me a donation, I'll put my jacket back on. If you give me a donation after that, I'll take it off and rinse and repeat. All right, so the map pool. Let me give you guys that in stream real quick. This is the map pool for anyone interested. Nepal and Dhaka were banned, and Malaysia was banned. Or Malaysia was played for the first game. So the next two games are going to be either on Fraser River, Cascade Range, Manchuria, Iowa, or Grand Chaco. Copy pasta time? Yep. Manchuria is definitely an option. That's one of the more popular team maps. Iowa is also one of... Okay, they picked Grand Chaco. All right. Now, Cornet team. Cornet's team is... who's in Haza's team? Here, I can show you. I can give you guys this if you're curious. You guys might find this interesting. This is the teams. This is view only. You guys can only view it, but those are the teams and the and their when they're going to be playing and whatnot. Cornet's team is going to be picking a Civ next. So this map has no trade posts. It has 2P natives, so both civilizations are really strong. The civilizations that were banned... The civilizations that were banned, Swiss Sugar cannot play Japan, and Sir Musket and the gang cannot play Dutch. Haza is playing. Haza is playing 8 o'clock GMT tonight. 20 GMT. Okay, Maclack. Yes. Their name is Great Gruesome Grenadier Gurkha Gatling Gun Goon Gang. And I was told I would be able to say that once and then be able to call you guys Swiss Sugar after that, because that is such a mouthful. Is Golden Shield available? Are you in chat, Golden Shield? Why do they say that? I don't see Golden Shield. I don't know why you did, Harrison. Golden Shield is their sub, yes. Right, hot girl. Yeah, I'm sorry, Harrison. You're a trooper, man. Yeah, you're awesome. Basically, both of the subs for Sir Musket and the gang's team were not available. Yeah, Harrison was gonna co-cast. Harrison, are you gonna want to co-cast after this later on today at all? It's okay if you don't. Right, of course, Harrison. There are more games. There's 2 more 3v3 jail tournament games scheduled for today, and then 1 scheduled for tomorrow, and probably another one that will be scheduled for tomorrow. This is play all 3, Shivaji. This is play-ins, and there is 10 teams playing, so 5 matches total. Only 8 teams are going to advance. So 2 teams are not going to. We're having everyone play all 3 games, so it is easier to define who the top 8 teams are, who has the best results. Yeah, you were their MVP, Harrison, I feel like. The rating from MyFoot and Sir Musket was really good, but you were their steady rock, Harrison. Twitch name with capital S. Wait, what? Oh, okay, gotcha. Goon, the thing is you don't want to be forced on the French goons. Cornet picks Dutch. Okay, MyFoot team picks Civ now. So, Cornet cannot play Brits, Bramboy cannot play India, and Maclet cannot play Ottomans. The rest of this series, because they won with that. Okay, Duck Black. So there is 10 teams in play-ins. 8 of those teams are going to advance. The 8 teams with the best results are going to advance to quarterfinals. We're having each match be all 3 games, not a best of 3, so that it is easier to define who those best 8 teams are. I'm pretty sure it was just tabbed out, Ultra Heart. Yeah, no problem, Duck Black. I don't think there was any lag last game. That is one thing that's really nice. When you have players with really good computers and whatnot. I do have some other co-casters. It is really early for all of them, though. Yeah. Um, let me ask here. Cookie, check Discord. Yeah, you guys can watch. Um, by the way, if anyone wants to do this, you're welcome to. Go ahead and go to um, the game browser and host games saying twitch.tv/jailed if you're interested at all. You are? Okay, cool. All right. Sounds good, Cookie. Shameless. Nah, yeah, I'm not. I had no shame in trying to get more people interested in 3v3 tournaments. It's pretty much wasn't a thing, at least not well represented until I started getting into it, and it's done really, really well. What's with all the whats? My foot locked Russia, Maclock, locks and Sioux. So we have Dutch and Sioux, and then on the other hand we have my foot picking Russia, where they're going to be picking a second civ in just a moment. Okay. Sorry guys. If you want to host a game in the game browser, just saying host it with twitch.tv/jailed. Just so that more people can be aware that it is around. I'm a viewer. uh, no, just so that more people can be aware that it's on. It's really hard for a lot of players to get all the information if they're not on Discord and paying attention to it. If they're not on the eStock community and paying attention, if they're not on Twitch and paying attention to it, a lot of players aren't aware that there are 3v3 tournaments. I'm just trying. Honestly, I'm not trying. My goal for this tournament is, or my goal for streaming is to improve the AoE 3 community and make it flourish. So that's my goal. It's sure I mean I have some personal goals, but if that doesn't happen, then my goals aren't met. So yeah. Yeah, keep AoE 3 alive. Not just alive, but flourishing. Look at game browser. Got one. Yay. So India is locked. We have Team Cornet picking a team now. Yeah, I'm trying really hard to make it give some good content. Looks like Brits locked. So Dutch, Brits, and Sioux for Team Swiss Sugar. That's some good choices. Yeah, thanks, Colacrete. Appreciate you. A little bit of banter between the teams. Dutch is banned for Sir Musket and the gang, and so Harrison's not able to play that. All right, looks like we're getting into game number 2. I'm excited. Grand Chaco. It's a very open map. There are some llamas that can be picked up. We're getting into it. This is game number 2, match number 1 of the 3v3 jail tournament between Swiss Sugar and Sir Musket and the gang's team. Civs were banned at the beginning of the whole match. It is Japan banned for Swiss Sugar. They cannot play that, and Dutch cannot be played by Sir Musket and the gang. Alright, let's just make sure that it is a fair enough map. 1 hunt, 1 mine. 1 hunt-ish, 1 mine. Yeah. Looks good. Yep, looks good. Alright. Do you guys prefer this military population here? Well, that's actually the best place to put it. Yeah, Harrison's main civ is Dutch, yep. Alrighty, so we have on the very top of the map, we have Harrison, Sir Musket, I am Brigadier, and Myfoot versus Maclack, Bramboy, and Cornet. Yeah, Harrison plays more than a couple civs, yeah. And they are allowed to play the same civ if they have not won with it yet. Alright, so looking at it, we have 2 manners up from Brits. No market up from their whole team. On the other hand, just a normal start. It looks like it was a wood start, so that benefits the Brits players a lot, and India. Not Russia so much unless they were to get a market out, because there's no TPs. Fix the score. I am going to fix the score. Thank you. Alright, looking good. We have a Fordville coming out from Sir Musket already. He's at about 400 food. He's wanting to get it really close to the enemy, it looks like. Looking good. Score is fixed. Alright. So looking at the map, both teams have their explorers on their side of the map, have the Jaguar over here. See if there's any really important treasures. 135 coin, a scout, 100 coin, 100 XP, explorer and hero hit points up by 100%. Another one of those. You can look at the treasures already picked up. Lots of different ones. The ones that stand out is 140 food for Maclack, 160 coin for Cornet, and 100 coin for Brigadier. Looking good. We do not have any. So we have Brits. Both Brits are aging up, and Dutch are aging up also. Looking at Cornet. He aged up with 16 vills, it seems. Can look at units in Q. He has 1 in Q. Maybe it was 15. I can look at economic units. Yeah, it was 15. We'll go back to shipments sent. Very standard starts from all of them. 3 vills. Wood trickles by India and Russia. Agra coming down for Sir Musket. Villagers coming forward from Myfoot and Harrison. No, I believe they... Have they scouted it yet? I believe they have. Let's look at the... So no one scouted the very edge of the map yet. There's not a whole lot there, though, to scout. The monks are going to go back, heal each other up a little bit. Scout forward from Harrison. Just trying to keep an eye on hunts and the like. Good herding going on by Cornet. Decent herding from Bramboy. Maclack not hurting so much. India herded, they herded very well. Herded his hunts very well. Cornet, not the best. Alright, no, that's not Cornet. That is Harrison. Russia, Russia, Brits, and India looking good. What do you have? 26k of Dark Knight? Alrighty, so we have Strelets coming out. We can look at units in queue real quick. The 4 Axe were sent by Sue. He's going Axe Riders. So we have Sepoy, Strelets, and Cav from Team Sir Musket and the gang. Just Axe Riders coming out so far from Sue. And they're coming in. That's a pretty decent market. That's going to give an advanced warning. He already has hunting dogs and placer mines. If he wants to spend 150 food on the villager hit points and attack, that'd be the only other thing you'd want to get early, possibly, in the Sioux market. And the villager, that is 2 villagers going down. Good start for Sir Musket and the gang. We can look at the military units. That is 32 Strelets, 16 Support, 15, and 2 Cav, 8 Skirms, 4 Axe, and 8 Muskets. Nearly all of the Sepoy are going down, but that's a lot of Strelets. If a batch of Cav had come out, Axe Riders, instead of the Bow Riders, that might have turned out better. The skirms though, they're significantly better than the Strelets in straight up stats. Strelets are much cheaper though. The skirms have 15 attack, 120 HP. Strelets have 72 HP, 8 attack. So about 3 times better. If you have twice the attack and same amount of HP, you are your statistics are twice as good, because in a straight up fight your unit will do twice as much in the same amount of time as your opponent. Have a raid coming in from Harrison on the right hand side. We'll see what he can get with it. It's kind of hard to raid Dutch, especially if he herds really well. Second barracks out from Dutch. He is on 4 banks. We'll look at the shipment sent, see what he has sent. He's getting market and house. The villagers, that's 1 villager probably going to go down. Oh, ring around the rosy on that mine. He is getting 1 on the right hand side though, and may get an additional 1 here. We'll see. No, he does not get that 1. Whoa. So it should be no units lost, no villagers lost by Cornet. He hasn't even lost a skirmisher yet. He's the only player to have not lost a unit yet. Can look at the military units out on the field. 24 skirms. I got a little bit of a fight coming in here. 24 skirms, 6 axe, 2 bow riders, and 23 muskets versus 21 sepoy, 67 strelets, and 9 cav. That's a crazy amount of strelets. That's crazy. Looking at the build order, he has not even sent 600 wood either to get that. It's a lot of muskets going down. If the cav don't get on the skirms, then Team Swiss Sugar will be doing really good. That was a nice volley there. 3 sepoy going down in one shot. Several villagers going down. We can look at the units lost and see how many villagers have been lost. 2 for Bramboy, 8 for Maclac, 1 for Harrison. This engagement is really important, and it's looking like Swiss Sugar is going to clean it up. That is really close, but yeah, the Axe Riders come in. The skirms behind, and Musketeers tanking damage too. That was really good. It looks like the Strelets may make it out safe. They probably will. Turn around and shoot that one Axe Rider. Yeah, and then going back off. There we go. Looking at the economy, it's neck and neck. 109 for each, and for the military unit population, slightly in favor of Swiss Sugar. And that's good because the Strelets are not very pop efficient in and of themselves, so definitely the lead for Swiss Sugar there. A few muskets going down for free, and that's a lot of skirms by Cornet. We'll go back to shipments sent. Gotta be careful with those. If the skirms don't get cav on them, it'd be really hard to deal with this army. Is a 5th bank out yet? No, just 4. Yeah. So, players aging up. It looks like Cornet is about to age up right now. And no one else is close to aging up. 600 coin was just sent by India. Okay, no, it was sent a little bit ago. Just sent Wood Trickle. You see a team card, you send it by my foot. Well, to be fair, the team cav attack and team HP and line of sight is half decent. It goes from 360 HP, I believe, to 400, I guess, with that. So 40 HP times 15, and he sent it earlier, so 24. That was a nice pop. So it does actually do quite a bit. And then also the line of sight is not to be underrated. The prize is 200 bucks currently. If you guys want to make the prize pool go higher, you're welcome to do that too. If you guys, there's a few different things you guys can donate to on this stream. You can donate to me, of course, but you can donate to the prize pool and just let me know that it's going to the prize pool, and I will make sure all of the proceeds go straight to the prize pool. You can also donate to a couple other things if you're curious. The line of sight is really good though. +4 line of sight is not to be underestimated. For example, this Spanish Inquisitors is it Inquisitors or Inquisition? +10 line of sight is really, really good, especially when raiding and whatnot. It allows your army to take the advantage in fights a lot easier. The skirms, really good micro there. That was really well done. It's a lot of cav out though. We'll see. Sue is coming back with his army. Is out of position. Is getting on the Strelets now. It looks like the skirms are mostly going to be safe. The musketeers, a few more musketeers could have gone back, but the bow riders do come out, clean them up. Some really good micro by both teams. This is a really close fight. It looks like the skirms are really strong, but the infantry mass from Sir Musket and the gang is really close too. Really close here. It looks... I can't call it yet. The defender's advantage. Here comes in the axe from Sue. It looks like they will be able to clean it up with that. And so a few more axe come out. Yeah, as long as the sepoy come down, those axe are going to do a whole lot. Some sowar come in from the back, but you don't really want to engage muskets and axe riders with that. This is a really good game. Cossacks coming in and raiding on the left. And 2 falconets. It looks like they're going to be brought down, though. All 3 cav being able to get into that little choke point there. That was a shame. The falconets go down really easily. And it looks like the villagers might make it out from Maklac here. Yeah, 2 ships passing in the night, right? Let's see, on the front of the couple villas. Okay, they call it. So GG. Well played. Alright. Yeah, that was they did really, really well. We'll look at the post-game stats in just a bit. Look at the civs. I mean, it's just a difference in strategy. It's booming a little bit and then defending as opposed to rushing hard. We'll look at the resources gathered, team stats. Pretty close. Cornet's team does pull it out. Swiss Sugar's team pulls it out in the end with that. Military unit population really close, swinging back and forth. This is what I like to see. The Strelets in there, though, inflate the Reds team a little bit. Looking at the combat XP, really well done by Bramboy. I wasn't aware that he'd got as much combat XP as he did. I was thinking it would be more on the skirmisher side. Looking at the military units, you got 102 musketeers out, 175 Strelets. That is crazy good. Looking at the rest, yeah, good games. Sue actually has a decent eco on EP, believe it or not. But yeah. Alright, good games. We're going to get into game number 3 in just a moment. That is Swiss Sugar up 2-0. I'm going to update that right now. We are going to have a co-caster for this next game. Let me introduce you guys to someone. Just a moment. It's not you, Killer Kite, sorry. Right. Hi, Pipe Pipe. Oh, man. I am so excited. I literally did not sleep last night. I was so excited. Hey, Hawk. How's it going?
Hey, going good.
Say hello to the stream.
Hello, stream. Hello, stream. Pretty interesting game so far.
Yeah, pretty close. The last one was a little bit more one-sided in a way, but I mean, I like seeing a military advantage as opposed against economic advantage.
Yeah, I thought it was funny that in both the games, Maklak was kind of fucked and Corne was left to carry.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Maclack definitely is I mean honestly the axe coming in from the behind while they were out of position did seal off that last fight.
Yeah. At that point, Sue was just so. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like when you're that far ahead, your teammates, Sue can just raid. And the other two could kind of hold if he mixed raiders, maybe.
All right, I am turning your volume up. That's what the chat asks. Go ahead and say a few. I'm going to check the chat levels.
I'm testing.
All
It's
right,
my
that looks
Swedish
good.
accent.
All right, I'm getting a little bit of feedback on different things. Getting back into the game. Yeah, it's better. Thank you, Abamune.
It's better.
Yep. It's not 4v4. We are just duo casting. Hot Girl is jumping in for this game number 3.
It's 3 versus 3 versus 2. It's you and me.
Right.
Go ahead and pick my comfort civ. There you go.
Harrison, I'm so sorry. Yeah, if you guys want to see Sir Musket in the game pull off upset in game number 3 and get a get an additional get a win, go ahead and type Sir Musket in, and if you want Swiss Sugar to take game number 3, type Swiss Sugar in. I enjoy laughing at lame jokes. I am a dad after all, Frosty. Alright, so Swiss Sugar's Sir Musket. I am Brega Sir Musket Tadstar.
I think that was the correct thing, right?
Yeah.
You make a ranking. Yeah.
Yep. You'll play soon, Tadstar? Yep. Yeah, in about an hour, 15 minutes is the next match. So we're going to take a break after this one, and then oops. Mine is. No, actually, I can share that for you guys. It is the link to all the players and the schedule and different things like that. I'll give it to you guys so you guys can see it if you're curious. Please sing. I don't have the worst voice ever, but I'm not specifically a singer. Yeah. Do you want to sing,
I've
hot
heard you
girl?
sing on stream. No, I've heard you sing before on stream. Don't be shy now.
You've never heard me sing on stream. Let it go. I don't even know the words to Let It Go. Sadly, kind of. I don't know. Is that sad? I don't know if that's sad or good that I don't know the words. Hot girl, where are you from?
I'm from Sweden.
Sweden.
From Stockholm, Sweden. Yeah. So whenever I'm on your stream normally, it means my day rhythm is fucked up. But now it's actually midday for me. So I guess is it middle of the night for you?
So it just means that my sleep schedule is screwed up.
Yeah, exactly. Whenever we play together, one of us is
Wait, what?
not. Whenever
Wait.
we're playing together,
Was a map picked? Oh, Manchuria was? Wait,
I think no.
okay.
No, I think the other team needs to pick the map, right? The
Yeah.
Musket team. I should be quiet in chat maybe. Sorry. But no, I'm actually pretty impressed at how easy it is to get a 3v3 all people together. Like I said, maybe the Corona situation helps a little bit.
Well, Harrison isn't actually on their team. He was a
Yeah.
sub. But yeah, both teams agreed to it. I'm glad that it hasn't resulted in Swiss Sugar getting completely swept. But yeah.
I mean, they are though. They're down 2-0.
No. Swiss Sugar is up. So the sub was not.
Okay,
Right.
okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know.
But it's been good competitive games though. It hasn't, like last game the rush almost worked.
The second one.
Yeah, in the second game.
Mm.
And in the first game it was insanely close. I honestly thought that with Maclack being down so many vills that their team was going to lose, but
Yeah, I thought the same. I don't know. They didn't use their own C for a long time, I guess. In that game.
all right, so we have Manchuria picked. Cornet has gone French. My foot has picked, or Harrison rather has picked Brits. Maclack has picked Ports. Yeah. Japan locked for Sir Musket. Yeah, they can pick Japan because Dutch was banned for their team.
So the top team can't play either of the civs they won with, right? So,
Right. So, Cornet cannot play Brits and cannot play Dutch. Bramboy cannot play
India.
Brits or India. Maclack cannot play Sioux or Ottomans.
Yeah.
So Bramboy can't pick Brits here. I'm not quite sure what he's going to go with. Dutch is an option. I think they need a light or a ranged infantry civ, a skirmisher type unit civilization.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. It's the bottom ones, my foot's team to pick, I think.
No, it's not. It is indeed Cornet's team.
No, because Maclack picked port.
Right, and then
And so,
Japan was locked. Japan and Brits have been locked for my foot's team.
oh, oh, okay. That's my bad. I had.
Okay.
Okay, that's my bad.
Yeah, all good. Russia picked up by Bramboy. And so one more civilization will be picked up from my foot. I feel so bad for Harrison. I'm definitely not gonna make him like pay for the
The buy-in.
buy-in or anything like that for sure. He is such a trooper. He was intending to cast, and he was excited actually to cast a 3v3, and I was so happy to have him cast with me. And
Yeah.
then we had no one show up, and the players really wanted to play. They didn't want to have a no-show, and so Harrison was okay with playing, and so they did it. But he really wanted to cast it, so.
So did they have double no-shows? Is that what happened?
It was actually triple no-show.
Oh, okay.
The obviously it was double no-show on Sir Musket's team, but the fourth player for Swiss Sugar's team, Inka Tulipa, was they were willing to let Sir Musket's team use him, but he also didn't show up for the match either. So then it was
Okay.
Harrison.
A lot of players did not show. Yeah. All right. What do you expect to happen here with these civs?
Wait, Spain? Whoa. Okay, so, I expect ports to go water.
Yeah.
On this map, there's quite a bit of water. I believe it's somewhere around 12 whales, so it's quite a
Is
bit.
that many?
Yeah, the thumbnail only shows 4, but that's from a 1v1 map.
Yeah.
So I expect ports to go water. Maybe not though, because it's Maclack paying it. I'm not sure.
Is he not a water player? Maybe you can. He has some water decks. I think he can go water.
Yeah, so ports is definitely more of the water civ for Swiss Sugar's team. But Russia is an option for going water. France, not really though. You don't. It's sure it's an option, but it's not ideal. On the other hand, Spain, Japan, and Brits. Spain or Brits, I kind of expect to go water. Japan is an option for sure, but I would expect Spain more than anything else.
Yeah. It's a weird civilization combo, I think. Spain and Japan and Brits.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not sure
If
what
Spain is going water, I think it makes more sense of a combination team strategy than anything else.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But I'm not sure Harrison has Spain water in him, to be honest.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
Grenadier Rush Brit. Yeah, Grenadiers are a lot of fun. And they're actually viable as Brits for sure.
I think they were somehow changed on EP. I don't remember how. Like some tag or something? I'm not sure.
I think I remember reading something about that too. I don't remember how they were changed. But yeah.
Like some sort of infantry tag removed or added or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. It was the heavy infantry tag was removed, I believe. Something. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, so skirms and stuff don't counter them, I guess.
I
I
don't
don't
know,
even know.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, no one cares. No one
Right.
makes them anyway.
Right.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 whales actually.
8 whales?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is 8 whales. Maybe that is the most recent EP change, so there's not as many on Manchuria. I could see that.
Yeah, I don't. I think Florida is the map that has more, like more than 10 whales in 3v3, because they have 5 in 1v1.
Yeah, it's pretty laggy at the start here. Update the score. I can update this score. If the game continues to lag, we're probably gonna and maybe you can we'll see. You can stay in
Yeah,
the chat if you want and join me. I can stream it on Discord or something like that, so you can see it real time.
yeah. If you want, if it lags, I'll just out. I think now it's just frozen. I don't know.
Oh, unfrozen.
I will.
Uh,
Oh, it's what? Yeah, I'll just go out. I think I'll.
yeah, go ahead and out.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Did you resign?
Yeah. I'm out. I'm out. All right. I'll just. It's more than my computer can handle.
Yeah, it's all good. I will share my screen so that you can chat with me
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Yeah. I
There we
exited
go.
now, so.
Alrighty. Confirmed hawk lags.
Damn it! It's not my net though. It's my computer who's that's.
Gotta get a better computer, man. Mine's like 4 years old, but I did buy a really good one and I built it myself, updated
Yeah,
it.
should invest. I'm a student though. I don't have the funds.
Ah, okay.
Maybe I can join.
Pulling that student card, huh?
Yeah. Maybe I can join Sudasuda's small e-commerce business.
There's not really a delay at Neuer on stream, but it's like 5 seconds or something. It's I think it's more like 3 seconds, but it can be a little bit difficult sometimes listening to the stream and me talking, and then also trying to get your own word in. So, looking at the map, pretty fair map generation. We have Spain already sending his first shipment. Probably going to be 3 vills. I can't imagine it being anything else. We have a TP up from Spain and a TP up from Brits. And on the other hand, we have a TP up just from France.
Yeah, interesting to note here is the spawn of the TPs. Sometimes you can get 3 TPs behind your own base.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's this one.
Yeah.
It makes it less. It makes it more something to fight over, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. A little bit more. If your team is planning to be a little bit more aggressive, you'll have more of an advantage with it spawning like this.
Yeah, exactly. You can go for stagecoach behind or something.
We can look at the decks now as players are picking their cards. Japan just has a few 2 Funes and Team 3 Fishing Boats. Team 3 Fishing Boats is an amazing card.
Yeah.
Spanish does not have a C deck. France doesn't. Ports has not picked a deck yet.
Yeah.
Not picking a deck yet tells me he's probably either gonna FF or go C. A hard rush is an option, but usually you do it along those. If you FF, you want to save your shipments for age 3, and if you go C, you don't actually need to pick a card because you're sending schooners first. That's a big fight over
Exactly.
that stable treasure.
Yeah, he should just put it down, I think, before it gets killed.
Yeah, he's wanting to take it
He's,
away as much as possible, um,
yeah,
so
playing it
that
close.
yeah, it's really close though. It might go
Oh, drop
down.
it.
Oh, it
Drop it.
does go down.
What? No.
I thought he was gonna
He told
drop
me
it.
not. He told me not to flame him, but that is flammable. Flame worthy, I guess. No, that's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah. As far as the cows go, we have, let's see, or the water buffalo, sorry.
Yeah.
Swiss Sugar has picked up quite a few. On the other hand, it only looks like 5, make that 6 for Team Sir Musket and the gang.
I think if you look at economic units or something, you can see the yaks or the water buffaloes or
Nice, nice. I appreciate that. 4 for Cornet, 6 for Bramboy, and 5 for Brigadier currently. I know that 1 was eaten here by Brits, but yeah.
yeah. It's on the coast. There's a lot left.
Yeah,
to be
there
picked.
is. It looks like 6, 7, 8 left on the coast. A few behind Sir Musket and the gang's team too.
Yeah, so it looks like port sent shipment, and I'm guessing it's schooners.
He has not sent a shipment.
I think if you just select,
Oh,
yeah,
there we
and
go.
reselect.
There we go. All right, gotcha. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can go back to shipments sent. Yeah, schooners. Yeah, it looks like he's going C. So this is probably going to be another aggressive game from Sir Musket and the gang, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Virginia Virginia Company coming in from my foot though.
Yeah.
Perhaps not super aggressive.
Harrison is actually going for an FF. If you look at the macro, he
Okay.
just gathered 100 coin in transition,
Yeah.
and is sending 700 coin now, most likely.
He doesn't have the Spanish gold shipment though, which is it's a shame. It's
That
a
is a shame.
on EP. It's a card that you send it and gives you 400 coin, and then every single shipment sent after that point gives you an additional 400 coin in crates.
It's pretty good. It pays off really quickly, especially with Spain.
Yeah, 2.5 shipments, especially with the TP up.
Yeah.
It pays off pretty quickly.
Yeah, especially in team, because you can get away with being a little bit more greedy.
Yeah. Depending on what unit you're going actually in age 3, if you have enough TPs, you don't actually need to gather any coin. So it can be really big, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see what he's doing. Right now, it looks like everyone is just booming and not really
Yeah.
doing anything else.
I appreciate you here. You're catching things I didn't see before, and I appreciate it a lot. Even though you're looking just at my
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah. There's the lag part aside.
Yeah. Yeah, so we have, let's see, we can look, Spanish is aging to 3 already. Looking at it, oh, I didn't catch this the first time. My foot does have schooners, but that's the only card he has regarding C.
Yeah, he had the same one in the first game. I remember the same deck. I mean,
Nice. Yeah, schooners isn't as strong on EP. It makes fishing boats train significantly faster, 40% faster, I believe. But it only
Yeah.
makes the ships cost 20 wood less, from 70 wood to 50 wood, instead of 100 wood to 40 wood. So big difference there. Maclac is booming really hard. We look at the economic population, and it's really even. Thanks for the follow, Seiko. I appreciate it a lot.
look at those fishing boats though. That is painful to watch. That's so crowded.
It is very crowded.
Painful to watch. Yeah. But I think I like EP schooners actually. The speed in which you train it, it's so big. So
That's
having
true.
2 docks, it's like equivalent to 3.5 docks on RE.
And
in
if you
terms of.
compare it to RE, it's only 50 wood instead of 40 wood, so it's not that much of a difference.
Yeah.
One builder I like to do sometimes on RE was sending advanced dock sooner, and then my fishing boats would come out super fast. But yeah, on EP that doesn't work. Harrison has hit age 3. He is banking up a lot. Oh, is this a revolt?
He, it's at least a fast industrial.
I think
And
it's a revolt.
yeah, he has 7 hustlers in deck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they feeding him? Is there any way to? I don't know if you can
I don't.
tell.
I don't know of a way to. I don't think I can see if they fed him.
Yeah, yeah, he's revolting like 1,000 wood.
Yeah.
This is where you
Nice.
really need Spanish gold, though. So good to revolt
Yes,
with it.
it does give your teammates a lot of resources. That's
Yeah.
for sure. What's
What did
the?
he shipment sent? If you look at that, what did he send?
Yeah, we can look at shipments sent. He sent 3 bills, 700 coins, 700 wood, 5 bills, 1k wood.
Yeah, so maybe he got feeded some bits, I guess.
Perhaps. Probably. You age up to 3 slow, so you can bank a lot
Yeah,
of
that is
resources in that
true.
time.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's true actually.
Yeah. A little bit of
So,
fighting going on over here. Swiss Sugar is just putting some pressure out on the map. The TP I think does a lot for Spain too. On EP, the Spain gets shipments even a little bit faster. I believe it's 3% faster than on RE.
yeah. Wow, look at the sea. There's so many fishing boats. Like,
Yeah.
how,
Revolt versus strong sea boom. I don't know that would look at the economy of Swiss Sugar. That's insane. Look at Green's economy, dwarfs
yeah,
everyone else.
yeah. So I wonder if it's gonna be like a more slower revolt with factories to make maybe heavy cannons or something.
That would be smart, I think. If he doesn't do the factories, I think it would die off pretty quick. He ages up with the Lancers to age 4. Don't you have the option to age up? No, you don't have the option to age up
Falcons.
with Hussar. You could age up
Mm,
with Falcons or Rods or Musketeers, I believe.
yeah, yeah, that's true.
Get some hypes in the chat for the revolt, guys. I'm excited about this revolt. You don't see it hardly
He,
ever.
he's not. He's sending the hussars, I think, because he's overpopped. So he's having 7 hussars, I think.
Interesting. Probably so that tells me he's not probably going to go for the factories.
Yeah, I agree. It's gonna be an all-in,
Yeah.
which might actually be better because Port is just chilling in H2 still.
Yeah. But if he's going to be pushing hard, he needs his teammates to do well too.
Oh, there he just queued it. The revolt is in.
All right, nice. And revolt comes through.
Oh, catch those muskets. Let's go.
Imperial Hussar, that looks so nice.
Yeah.
It's updated on EP, so it actually says Imperial Hussar. It's so much nicer. Goon's coming
It does.
in from Corne here.
Yeah, with good micro, he can just kite this forever.
Yeah.
Feels underwhelming.
Yeah, it does currently. He has a bunch of Colonial Militia and more cav coming in from the back. They might be feeding him. That's a possibility.
I think they should, because he built a stable in base, so he can make hussars.
Yeah, Japan is getting some warships out. That's a good timing to do so because you're putting pressure on land with a revolt. If they focus too hard on land, they might lose all the fishing boats on sea. They have definitely paid for themselves already, but
yeah, I think Ports just wins the sea here because of the
they
deck.
should. They should. I agree.
Yeah, Musket doesn't really have any warship upgrades or anything.
Yep. It is Maklak and Aslak though, so we'll see. It's a
Yeah.
lot of goons out from. Let's look at military units. We can see the goons out from Cornet and Maklak. Also, Ashy coming in. I don't. What is?
What's my foot doing?
Yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking that myself. Um,
Maybe he's feeding him.
that'd be my guess. Keep it interesting, having their arguably strongest player feeding a revolt.
I don't know if he is feeding though, because he's still on 15 huts and his resources is 0.
Yeah, we can look at the economy. Yes, 53 vills out, 13 minutes. We can look at the
Yeah,
shipments sent.
you just want like 50 longbows together with this, and it would be pretty good, I think.
Yeah, longbows with the revolt would be really amazing. Goons are pretty unanimously the best unit. If you're only building one unit, the best unit versus revolts.
Yeah, it's the goons. If you get the arsenal upgrade, you even outrange the militia.
Yeah. Militia do, I believe, have a multiplier versus them, but it's still just 48 attack and whatnot.
Yeah.
It is veteran dragoons though. Only cavalry combat in with the French. Portuguese. He has the faster train,
Plastic,
goons, but he doesn't have the dragoon combat card.
yeah, that's a interesting choice.
Yes. I will agree with that. Interesting. Raiding in from my foot. If they can get some really good raids in, this could change the game for sure.
Oh, oh look, what's his name? Harrison sent the 2 warships, ironclads.
Oh, ironclads, nice. But I mean,
Are they good?
they're really good. I mean, I think they're pretty comparable to like a frigate. 2,000
Yeah.
HP, 115 attack. Yeah, somewhat comparable to the frigate. A little bit less HP, slightly more attack. They do have there's ability to like the monitor ability. I don't know if what it's called for the frigate.
The crack shot. It's not the crack.
It's yeah, I don't know what it's called either. But
Special attack. Yeah.
yes. So I mean it is really nice to have that ability.
Yeah.
Economy still landslide favor for Swiss Sugar. Military favoring Swiss Sugar also. Looking at the military units, we can see how much the Revolter has. He only has 5 Hussar and 16 Colonial Militia at the moment. That's not enough.
They're not feeding him anyway as well, so it's just a 3 versus 2 at this point, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. If he can get some more teepees up, that's a possibility. Yeah. My foot goes to Fortress Age. Fortress Brits. I mean, I think it's kind of over at this point, honestly. What would need to happen for them to come back and win, do you think?
Maybe Maklak dropping out.
I like the flaming arrows. Flaming arrows are very good versus ships. We saw that in a recent 1v1 ESOC tournament match. The flaming arrows wreck ships.
Oh, they do? I remember like a long time ago, maybe a year ago or something, there was some controversy about how good they should be versus ships. And I don't know if it was nerfed or not. Oh,
yeah.
Just kill it. Caravel.
Let's see how they will versus how well they do. Yeah, that's like... it's like 5 shots and a frigate's down, so yeah, that's pretty good, I'd say. Not enough, obviously, there. Yeah, some more coming up.
What's the stats versus the ships?
I looked earlier, but they have to be in firing mode. We'll see if we can catch it.
Do they even have a firing mode?
They do. They do.
So my Japan knowledge failing me.
So 7. I think it said 80 and then times 7. So that is,
That seems
uh,
560.
yeah, 560 attack versus ships. That's huge. So that is 6 shots ish.
And it is, I guess it's siege damage as well, so there's no resist.
Yeah, it is correct.
Yeah.
That concludes game number 3, match 1 between Swiss Sugar and Sir Musket and the gang. Yeah, that was good. I like seeing the revolt, trying something
Yeah.
new. They needed to try something new. There's previous strategies of just rushing pretty hard didn't work. I can show the decks. Yes, we have Corne's deck here. Thanks for the follow, Gujar. You're awesome. I appreciate the support from the AoE3 community. You guys are great.
I would just like to see, imagine if they just feed him some coin and he can get the church XP upgrade and just send the 2 factories and then have double
Yeah.
heavy cannon production. I feel like that would be so much better.
Yeah, perhaps, yeah. He sent 5 vills earlier, and I don't know what I feel about that.
Yeah, do you do that in the normal Spanish revolt?
I
don't even
don't
know.
think so. I could be wrong. I don't know the pro. Is there a pro meta revolt build order? I don't know.
There is this guy, I
yeah,
don't know how to pronounce his name.
Robert or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'd have to
Robert.
ask him.
Yeah, bring him in as an expert witness.
We can look at the economic population, yeah, and all that. Resources. We can look at the team stats, but yeah, Maclac just killed it. Thanks for the follow, Humanzi. Humanize, sorry. Villager.
Maclac was probably thinking that after the first 2 games, when he got no eco at all, he was like, "Screw you guys, I'm just gonna."
Yeah, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna take water. You guys do whatever you want. I'm gonna actually prove myself.
Yeah, he had a pretty average eco, like average over the series.
Yeah, to be honest, I think one really important thing about that game was that we can look at the economy, see if resources were attributed. MyFoot did tribute 2.7k resources.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that probably was before the revolt.
Why did Harrison send anything at all? What? Why would he send 300?
Maybe after he revolted, he had some wood. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. That's true.
Yeah, Harrison said too much wood. I guessed right.
Yeah.
Is there a bracket for the tournament? This is play-ins. There's no bracket currently, but there will be a bracket for quarterfinals.
Will the quarterfinals be based off like the best team versus the 8th team, or will it be like?
I will talk with the tournament committee. I was gonna opt for doing it randomly, and perhaps even players that are not close to each other around the world, having them not play each other if possible, so that there'd be less lag. But yeah, that was some great games, guys. I appreciate it a lot. I'm gonna talk with the tournament committee and we'll figure it out though. We have a new game coming up in 40 minutes. Yeah, good games, guys. I'm gonna leave the stream on. I am going to put it on an intermission for the next match. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask me. You can also join my Discord down below, and you can ask me questions directly through there. Additionally, let me look at my stream real quick. If you're interested about any of the information on the tournament, here, let me go to display capture so you guys can see this. You guys can click right here. This is the link that I've been sharing. Yeah, this link should work. This is not for signups. This is for the information on the tournament, the teams, and who's on each team and whatnot. Okay, I'm glad it works. Yay. Yeah, if you guys have any other questions, go ahead and ask me. If you message me directly on Discord, I will get back to you. I may not get back to you on stream just because it's crazy. Yeah, so this was match number 1. We are going to get into the new ones shortly. Thank you so much. I'm going to go to intermission, and we'll get going.